Air density gradient test, take 1. So the first step is to get some salt, put it in the fish tank. We're going to make us a salty, briny ocean. Now we've poured in some water, and that's what we got. And now, of course, we've added in 20 pounds of ice cubes. And you can see we have some nice briny deep water here. It's as cold as clean water can get it. Oops, I guess I forgot to take an incremental video, but I put some aluminum foil down in there to give me something to heat up with the heat lamp. Painted it black on the inside, on the top side, and then I put 2 layers of saran wrap separated by a little bit for some thermal insulation to hopefully help hold the heat in there. And I also put a little fan that I can turn on at a strategic moment to mix up the gradient. Well, now we've got the saran wrap on top. It kind of stuck together in the middle, but that's okay. It'll still give better insulation out here where it's double. Got some old movie lights on. They're each like 375 watts, but because I got them on a Variac here, I can turn this to change the brightness, because altogether it'd be like 1600 watts, and that would pretty much melt stuff down here, I think. And I just lit it up, so we'll see. Our ice is doing pretty good. Looks like we're around 12 Fahrenheit. For those of you in other parts of the country, that's like about minus 11 almost. Our saran wrap is reading 156 degrees Fahrenheit, but we haven't developed much air temperature gradient. Although it's like 52, 44. Yeah, the glass isn't going to reflect the air temperature very well, but it reflects the water temperature pretty good. Well, now we gotta let it sit and see if it'll warm up. I might turn the lights up a little. A little bit. Don't want to melt anything though. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit of lensing going on here. Not a lot. You can see right near the belly of the aluminum foil where the air is the hottest. It's bending up. Yeah, it's stretching the windows a bit. And that's just plain air in there. Hot on top, cold on the bottom. Not much towering though. Time for a measurement check. Our ice is still pretty cold. Our cellophane, or our saran wrap, whatever it is pretty hot. I don't know how accurate that is, but it probably sort of represents the surface temperature of this aluminum foil, because the air would rise off of that and heat the top of the saran wrap there. Oh, and then the air is like about, okay, that's the ice, 42, 56, 70, 83, and up here, whatever. Anyway, I'm having a hard time getting the air to heat up. Just for kicks, I turned a little fan on to maybe help circulate and get the air heated up. Oh, look, now there's some turbulence in there. Who would have thunk? The fan is making turbulence. Oh, interesting. Oh, well, we're actually getting an upside down mirage reflection off of that hot aluminum foil. Which makes sense. Now I have to turn the fan off. Let it settle a little. This is kind of neat. I just got the fan running on in there to try to warm the air up. So it's a little turbulent in there. But I noticed on the outside there's stretching, because that glass must be warmer there. If I go up, it's even more stretchy where it's hotter on the outside. So, oops. See that? See right on the right side of the fish tank, right along the edge. But down here, where it's all frozen, then it's shrinky. So I can actually see around that edge a little bit more than I should, because the cold air right near that cold surface is bending the light. Oh, look, right there. See, the window is slanting because the top is being curved over, moved over more than the bottom. I'd be inclined to let this thing just, take some hours and heat up, but as you can see, I'm losing my daylight. And I got the fan on low. I think my means for heating the air is insufficient. Well, I guess it wasn't a complete bust, but it didn't turn out as nice as I was hoping. But I've got access to a fish tank that's twice as long, so I'll have to try it again with more length and also find a better way to heat the air up, because I'm just not getting the air very hot except right near the aluminum foil. We might be getting a tiny bit of looming there. Just a tiny bit. I think if I took and drew a straight line on that eave or on the roof line when I have them bisected like this, I think it would be causing measurable raising. But not much. Unless I get it in the middle. That's the problem. I could get good raising in the middle, but because that's where the, you know what, I'm gonna try shining the heat lamps over on the right side. Yeah, guess that didn't help any. The problem is my uneven heating of that hot top surface. I'm getting significant looming in the middle where the lights are heating the aluminum foil. I think if I had a flat and consistently heated metal plate in there, it'd probably work a lot better. I think there's a little bit of looming there, or towering or something, inside versus outside. Can't tell. I'll have to wait till I take a screen grab and draw a straight line. Okay, now let's see if we can turn on the fan. And turn off the light. fan's still running. Here the fan's off. Looks like our looming came back. Or whatever, towering, whatever. It looketh hireth. And of course I've got this focus on the house, not the fish tank. I could focus on the fish tank. Right on the edge of the fish tank, but then you couldn't see the house. Well, what do you know? It didn't work great, but I think it worked.